Hello, and welcome back to the Week in Maintenance podcast. I'm Lil Steamy.
And I'm Vinyl Richie.
Jesus Christ. It's our rapper names.
It's our rapper names.
Okay, that's our rapper names. I don't know why I'm clicking this, that's being really annoying.
That's probably going to ruin the sound.
No, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. But, no, we did have a podcast done.
What happened? What happened to the other one?
I uploaded it, but we had some difficulties, didn't we? We had some difficulties with it.
What were the difficulties?
I'm not saying why.
Was it not like a corrupt file or anything like that?
There actually was a corrupt file.
Okay, see, that was the
The
reason.
last bit, the audio for the last half.
So we have to do the whole thing again.
The last 6-7 minutes cut out.
Yeah, we have to do the whole thing again.
I mean, I still had some audio, it was a shitter audio, because it was
Yeah.
from the camera.
Yeah. But
Got
hey,
Matthews.
though, last one was shot on iPhone. This one,
I've actually found the camera.
my guy.
Taylor's not here still. Louis gone. Taylor's gone. You know, if Louis not back till next Wednesday, which means Tuesday, I'm going to need you again for free, right?
Okay.
But do you know what that means?
What?
You actually be in more episodes than Louis.
So pretty much we're going to have to change the logo. to
Change
put
the
me in
logo,
there.
everything.
Everything.
You would have been in 3 and he would have been in 2.
It's
It's actually quite bad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very bad.
Wow.
I'm
Like, it's
expecting to be paid for this now. Expecting
actually-
travel.
I don't even get paid.
So,
I-
travel expenditures.
You did just pay me a Mackey's.
Exactly, I'm paying you at this point.
Because it was his fault that the podcast didn't
Yeah.
stay up.
Yeah.
But enough about that.
Whoopsie.
Enough about that. What you done since the last podcast, which was now like over a week ago?
Oh, okay. That's the one that
No,
we
not
just
the
did.
one. No, the one from when they watched it.
Not
You wasn't here
much.
today.
Had obviously had my birthday in the summer.
Oh yeah, 26 now, aren't you?
23, but had my birthday.
Same thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, one old man like you with 2 kids. Well, 1 kid on the way with 1 already there.
I don't know.
Yeah, my birthday.
Did you get anything good?
Holly
Yeah.
got me hooch. Because someone, when we went to Reading, thought it'd be a good idea not to bring any alcohol.
Buy it there, which I did.
The first day didn't.
Well, no, because I wasn't carrying any more shit than we had to carry, and I wasn't having fucking Wheezy from Toy Story with me. Every
Okay.
10 fucking steps you were doing that.
So fair.
But we were fitter than the little gymnast that come
We
with
were
us.
fitter than the gymnast, which is fine.
So
So obviously all my hooch went to you and Rob.
well, it's got to happen, you know.
Yeah.
I had a hooch the other day because I drank.
It's a premium lemony beverage.
That's how I described it as well.
It is. Thing is though, what annoyed me the most at the Reading. Reading. So
Hey, Reading Festival.
we were at the start. It was me, you, and Rob. Was this at this point?
Yes.
And obviously we got into the festival.
Luckily.
Like eventually, yeah. We took it in turns, minus Rob, to go to the tent and back with all our stuff. Jordan and Rob went first. I sat down, had a few tinnies. 3. Space of a half hour.
Yeah.
And then Jordan stayed down. I gave him a hooch. And I went to the tent with Rob with some stuff. Jordan, do you want to tell him what happened?
So some guy comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, a fellow hooch drinker, shake me hand." And I shook his hand and he was loving me. But really, I don't even drink hooch.
I requested the handshake off Jordan because I wanted that handshake off that guy. Because what the fuck? I am the hooch drinker here. If I put on my phone now, if I put premium in, autocorrects premium lemony beverage. Constantly.
I'm going to fact check this. He's hiding the conspiracy theory from me.
Premium lemony beverage.
Oh my god, it actually does. It actually does.
Constantly on my phone.
Jesus. It actually does. I'll move this a little bit. Just because it's in the middle then.
Yeah.
Because the moment it's right in front of you. But, it was a good handshake. Nice and firm, solid.
I'm fuming. I'm fuming. Should have been my handshake.
No, it was my handshake. Are we going next year? That's the question.
Yeah,
So I'm going next year.
I'm expecting Rob to pay for my ticket again.
Oh yeah, you got a free ticket. Why did Rob pay for you?
Because I had a ticket to go to Bournemouth Sevens, which is a sports festival.
Didn't that happen in the end?
It did. It was the same weekend as Reading. So it'd have been like the Friday, Saturday, Sunday rather than Thursday.
Yeah.
And I was meant to go to my old uni and the new uni now. And yeah, I was going to go there and I said to Rob, oh, we just come to Reading. I'm like, it's the same weekend as Bournemouth Sevens. I kind of can't.
Yeah.
Nice. Forgot that.
Yeah.
So then he called me one day and he was like, so if you got a ticket for free, would you come to Bournemouth to Reading Festival? I'm like, of course.
Yeah,
It's a free ticket.
Yeah.
So he got the ticket. I was none the wiser he paid at this point. I generally thought he got it for free.
I didn't even know he was doing it.
So he calls me saying, oh yeah, well, I think it was his girlfriend or something like that. Said about when he paid it. I'm like, wait, you paid? You told me you got it for free. So that makes me feel really bad. So that whole weekend, I bought him quite a lot of stuff, like the charger thing.
Oh yeah, you were basically licking his asshole that whole.
Yeah, pretty much. Didn't pay for petrol.
No, yeah, you let him off that.
Yeah.
Didn't let me off that, didn't you?
I had tail for it as well.
Didn't
So I thought, why not?
Didn't let me off it, did he?
Nope. You had to buy me a pizza and 20 quid.
20 quid, yeah.
So.
Did you get money off the other person?
Nope. I haven't even got it off Tay yet. Because she sent it to Tay. I still not got it off Tay.
So I'm the only one. I took my shit off.
Technically, I paid for quite a lot of this. It's like...
Took my shit off by mistake, so they're going off.
Ooh, smell it.
Well, no, so basically, I'm the only one who paid for the film.
I paid as well.
And you paid, yeah. But I hope they have a new setup here soon.
Oh,
We won't be in here. So I need to... Got a bigger and better place, basically.
Why are you moving from this place, Jordan?
Shut the fuck up. Get a
So
bigger
why are you moving from this place? Surely...
But no, it's gonna have kegs.
Yeah?
So it's whacked him. Yeah, we're gonna have like kegs, everything. It's gonna be fucking sick. Gonna have like a
So you don't have to bring your own then next
Corner.
time? You'll be providing all the alcohol?
yeah, basically.
Nice.
I mean, I am anyway. If you want one, I can easily get one. Well, I can't easily get one, but I can get one. I say I should have got myself something, but I think because I had the McDonald's drink.
Yeah.
I can smell my feet. Can you smell my feet?
I can smell your feet as well.
I'm gonna put my shoes
That is
back on.
grim.
I'm gonna smell my shoes. I'm gonna smell my shoes.
Jesus
Watch out.
Christ.
Sorry about this.
That is ranch.
Yeah, they really do
Oh my
stink.
god.
They really do stink. Wow. We're 7 minutes in and we just been chatting shit.
Jesus.
Oh my god, sorry about that.
On that note, should we maybe move on?
Hang on. I'm still trying to get my shoe on. It's a bit tight back here.
She's
Right.
holding it off for something
I'm
else.
stood up now, so I'm going to get a drink out. What do you want?
Whatever
Dealer's
last
choice.
time, if there is
Whatever you had last time. Yeah, there's loads.
one. Then yeah, I'll have one of those then, please. Clearly, not everyone knows what we had last time.
Oh yeah, because it didn't fucking go out.
And it did.
Well, it did for 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes.
Hang on a sec. Honestly, I'm getting fat about
We're
the
going to
day.
lose people listening.
I'm getting fat about the day. Sorry guys, I can edit this if I need to. But I feel like
Oh,
I'm
he's
squatting.
gone down the stairs.
There you go.
Thank you.
I've
So
gone down in
I'll
the
have,
cell.
Koppenberg mixed fruits
I've
for
gone
those.
down in the cell. Oh fucking hell! Why is your roommate trying to message me?
Because she likes you, doesn't she?
Oh, of course. Absolutely lovely. I'm a peach. I'm back from the cellar. Hello. Let me get this open.
Nice.
This is why I need to upgrade the big better because that was
That was
not ideal.
eventful.
It was, wasn't it? Right. We're gonna read the message actually right now.
Alright.
It says Holly wants to send you a message. Holly was in last week's episode. People who didn't watch it, 'cause you probably didn't. 'Cause you're a cunt. Ooh, hello.
Did you listen to the part about her last week?
Jesus Christ, he's kicking the bar and everything. She only listened to the part about her, did you say?
Yeah. Lovely. Are you wanting to keep going on?
wait. Are we reading them?
No, it was
It's
literally
just the little eye emoji. Fuck the bitch. Fuck it. Right. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hope
Indeed.
she's listening. Right,
She
we
is.
can move on. You've got...
Conspiracy theory.
I did the conspiracy theory on the episode that never went out. And
But I knew more about it than you did.
and I absolutely butchered it like a dead pig.
You did.
So I've trusted you with it, because normally Louis does it. So.
Okay, so I thought, what does Jordan like? What do you like, Jordan?
Ooh, food.
Okay, begins with F and O, starts with a food. But it's football.
Oh, my second love.
Your second love. Okay, so the conspiracy theory is that I'm going to butcher how you say it.
Oh, no.
So, like, the Champions League and, like, the FA Cup draws are rigged.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's the conspiracy theory.
Okay.
So
Have you got any facts about this? Or
I have a few facts.
Okay, or as I say, was that literally
That
what
was
you
literally the
thought?
statement. So in 2018, Roma were promoting selling the semi-final against Liverpool. Okay, which seems a bit normal.
The semi-final, yeah.
Semi-final. Though it was 24 hours before the draw. So you're thinking they quickly got rid of it, and funny enough, 24 hours later
They get Liverpool.
they get Liverpool.
Okay.
So there's some theory that goes some balls are hot, some balls are cold, so they can kind of guess maybe who's with who. But there was a former ref that went to TV apparently in 2013
Okay.
to show how it could be rigged, and they had, I think it was vibrating balls, and they did the exact same draw as the Europa League, exact same, with his eyes shut, with these vibrating balls. So the fact that you could rig it that way,
Would you not see them vibrating?
no, because if you're moving it, you could maybe
Yeah.
get around with that. There was also, I don't know when this was, it was the FA Cup when Crouch was doing the balls.
Yeah.
Do you know the story? How it was, I don't know who it was, but it was before it was drawn, you hear a whisper saying Arsenal. Yeah?
Oh, I haven't heard that.
The next one they pick,
Oh,
funny enough, it's Arsenal. So,
I've seen one where it was it's on BBC. It was the FA Cup. It was the day before the draw. Man City had just won, and the guy after the game he goes, "Oh, Man City v Burton in the next round. We'll see how that goes." But the draw hadn't been happened
yeah.
yet, and someone was like, "We'll wait to see the draw first." And the next day,
Yeah.
Man City got Burton.
It's just a little bit of the Roma one I can maybe get past because you got 1 out of 3 potentially chance it, but yeah, I thought it was quite an interesting thing.
That was a bit.
It could be rigged, and how easy it could be rigged.
How could it be? Obviously, the vibrating balls, but how else? Because the heat seems a bit stupid. The hot.
No, because if you got one hot ball, one cold ball,
Well, all of them.
if say one hot ball is a good team, a cold ball is a bad team.
I see what you mean.
So that way, it's not going to be say FA Cup round 1 or round 2, whatever. Chelsea versus Arsenal.
So
Obviously,
you want the
no
good
Arsenal.
teams toward the end, kind of thing.
Yeah, because you don't want them all knocked out straight away.
Yeah.
Because financially, you can see why they do that.
Mm.
Better games towards the end.
But they couldn't.
Lower league teams get to play bigger teams. They'll be.
Because they can't be marked because you can't actually see the balls, can you? When you put your
No.
hand in, you can't. And there's a camera on it, so you'd see if they were marked. I think what else.
But the fact that there was a thing where the guy his eyes were shut and he could see or feel
Could
what
be
balls
weighted.
were what. Yeah.
You could have a heavier ball for a better team or lighter ball, whatever.
Because I think when I watched it before, I watched one earlier. I wanted to read through this.
He actually tried for it.
Guy put his hand in, had the ball in his hand, but was stirring it still, but the ball was still in his hand.
So he knew which one he was getting.
He knew it was getting, but he
give
was just
it to
shaking it around for the fun of it. So you're thinking, why? Because you surely you'd have your hand open, throwing it
See,
around.
the thing is, we've got to do now is get famous. Ask to do the FA Cup draw.
See if they tell us.
And expose all the secrets and probably get very told off
See if
by the FA.
Oh my god, imagine.
But I suppose no one would have spoke out about it.
Yeah, but you think, I don't know. So,
Unless they put in your contract a big fine.
so this is the FA one. I don't know. Doing that.
You never let us down.
So-
Little tribute to Rod Stewart there. First ball, number 32. Number 32.
Oh, no, it was not. No, I'm not. Sorry, we're going to have to black this part out.
Okay, now. Nah, no error staying in.
That's fair. This one.
It's number 2. It's number 2. Number 2 next. That is either Southampton or Shrewsbury Town.
Listen. Do you hear that? Good Arsenal.
Yeah.
Plays number 12. Plays number 12 is Arsenal.
So you hear them whisper Arsenal, so they knew roughly who was going to be next on that one.
But how did he get it?
I don't know. That's what I'm
Obviously
saying.
you
It's quite
can't-
interesting.
Yeah. Obviously,
Obviously, Crouch is quite a big name. He's not just like an FA.
I
kind
can't
of
use
person.
the clips. I'll probably get copyrighted. But I'll put a link to
Yeah,
the in the thing. But yeah, because obviously I can't get told off by people.
That's fair. But no, I thought I'd show you that so you could like.
Yeah, she just hit Arsenal.
You whispers like you hear that whisper.
Who is whispering?
I
Like
don't
someone
know
behind
who
the camera?
whispers it. I think it's someone behind the camera, obviously. But like, also, if you want to be that bait, you wouldn't whisper, would you? You would like
Hold up a sign.
yeah.
Literally just go right.
Or you say to Crouch, okay, if you want this team against Arsenal, you want this team against Chelsea.
You'd think you'd have a headset, like a headpiece, like a little ear
Yeah.
cushion. If instead of going, yo, Crouchy, can we have Arsenal next, please?
Arsenal, please. This one's an easy one. Arsenal. They might win this one.
It's against Shrewsbury, they wouldn't win that these days.
Yeah, no.
They would not win that these days. Yeah, my social media at the moment.
I don't know what year that was. I don't know what year that is.
My social media. I love it, but it's getting a bit annoying.
It's what social media.
The things I see on it, because Instagram is just covered every single football media outlet, Champions League, FA Cup, United, anything I follow during football is Ronaldo.
I mean, it's grand because it's
Yes, but I'm like, okay, I get it now. I finally saw a photo of him. Don't kick it, and it would break because Louis done that. But no, everything I see is just Ronaldo, and I'm like, okay, I know he's joined United. Like,
But you're a Messi fan rather than Ronaldo.
no, fucking not. Fuck off. We had this debate in the last podcast, and you said, I'm only joking. I actually like Ronaldo, but I said Messi to piss you off.
Because you're easy to wind up. That's why.
Yeah, because I don't fucking like Messi. Prick. But no. Yeah, it's just covered in that. And that's very annoying.
What do you mean? What?
It's covered in Ronaldo.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, fuck you now, you idiot.
Yeah. But you can understand why. What else are they going to talk about? What's happening now?
They have other players, you know.
Oh, Fred. Let's talk about him.
Yeah, let's talk about Fred. Let's not talk about Fred. So, the day this is going out, it's 20-year anniversary or something. I don't know why I'm laughing.
What's the 20th anniversary of John?
9/11.
You want to? Oh, okay. I didn't know that before. It's just to get up time-wise.
You're a bit of a prick, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know why he's here again. Oh, if there's someone else next week, fucking I want to kill
Ask for
myself.
Holly, because you asked for her this time, didn't you?
Did I?
Nope. You said she was boring.
I didn't say that. He's trying to fucking stir the pot here. He's trying to fucking stir the pot. But 20th anniversary 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember where you were? How old? I was only one.
3.
Oh, you did 3. Okay, I'd have been 1.
I would have been chilling.
Huh?
Chilling.
Oh, I thought you said chun. I was like, what is
Just chilling. I don't know what I was doing. It was 3. I would have literally celebrated my 3rd birthday 5 days ago. So probably hungover.
So, oh, of course. But no, the main thing I'm mentioning is, what do you think about it? Obviously, it's a sad
I was
event.
going to say it's a tragic event.
Oh, no, like, because obviously there's a lot of theories about that as well. Like, we've only touched on it briefly in the podcast. But, like,
I don't
it's
know.
just
No,
the
I don't think it's a conspiracy because I think it's just.
There's the government theory and there's the actual, the actual theory of the Taliban.
I don't think it happened. I don't think it happened.
So you don't think it was a cover-up? Or?
No, because it's such like a big thing to do for a cover-up.
Yeah, but it's Americans. They would do that.
Yeah.
But then what would they be covering up?
I heard the conspiracy theory was to get fear into the nation to re-elect Bush. I think it was Bush at the time.
Yeah, it was.
So I think it was to re-elect him to get fear, but I don't see how that.
I don't. Surely that would make it worse for him.
No, because if you get something to rally the people behind and you're passionate about it, he could get re-elected for that.
Who would he up against?
I have no clue who.
Clinton? Was it Clinton?
Not a clue. I would be guessing if I knew. But you know, that's the reason why it might happen. But even then, would you really?
I don't really know. Obviously, I was 1.
We spoke about it in the previous podcast about 9/11 with the Illuminati.
Oh yeah.
With how it would create fear and panic and
Well, it did.
yeah,
It very
clearly,
much did.
Yeah, it did. And how they could get new legislations through. But again, I don't know if the means justify the outcome.
I was saying, because you had the terror attacks in London. like what, 10 years after? Something like that? 12, 12 years. When was it? You had the tube, didn't you? Someone blew up the tube.
Yeah, it's not 7-Eleven. That's the shop.
That's the shop, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it's called, but there was the Terror Attack in London, wasn't there? Like that was
during the marathon, wasn't it? One of the marathons?
That was in Boston, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the Boston Marathon.
That's it.
Yeah, that wasn't in London. But no, London was like... Didn't they bombed the tube, burnt like buses and stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, like massive riots.
But I don't remember why. I was quite young then as well.
I generally couldn't tell you either.
We don't know much about this, do we?
You don't. You brought this up, so I thought you were going to carry this.
I brought this up just to talk about it, but... Have you ever been to New York?
I've been to New York. I've seen the...
You should, I haven't. I've never...
we went... It was
Never
my
been.
16th, my brother's 18th, and my stepdad's 50th. We went to New
Not
York.
bad timings though, really, is it?
Really good timings.
So you saw the memorial thing?
Saw the memorial thing, which is it's weird to go to there because it's like going to Auschwitz.
I really want to go there.
Because you go there, it is like tourist, like inverted commas, attraction.
It's essentially a death site, really. Like
But that's what I'm saying. You can't be like. It feels weird if you take photos. Because obviously what happened.
Yes.
Like, you feel weird buying stuff there.
You
Like,
buy stuff there.
I don't know. I assume you can. I'm assuming not like a gift shop, but there's
I was
something.
gonna say,
There's surely.
Twin Towers key
No,
ring or
but
something.
like, there's surely something to do about it. You'd feel weird buying it.
I'm guessing someone's probably already done this, but a great business idea would be a flower shop right next to it. Like, I'm guessing there's a lot of, or at least a flower stand. You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm guessing there'd be a lot of that.
I don't know.
If no one's done that, then that's done.
Let's go to New York.
Yeah. See you later, podcast.
Nah. But no, like, it's that type of stuff. Like, you know, it's like, obviously it's a piece of history, you know, for history reasons.
But it's not good history. It's
No.
like that's the awkward bit about it. Like I've seen
Because if you don't, like, if you take a photo next to it, you can't be exactly, way! Like,
you can't be like, hey, you
can't
know,
be smiling, like, in the nicest way possible, you can't be smiling, like, laughing, happy. 'Cause obviously-
no, because someone might take offence to it.
Yeah, and, like,
Understandably.
yeah, understandably. But it's just, I find those things really interesting.
It's a big hole in the ground, isn't it? With like a waterfall.
Yeah, like, there's waterfalls going in.
Is it two of them, or is it just one?
I believe it's 2.
So it's where both towers stood.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Is it? I'm guessing it's like
I'm the
size.
most in, like, 6 years.
We're from 2016. We're 5 years. So
I was 23 and I was my 18th birthday. Oh, 5 years, yeah, sorry.
fuck dickhead. But no, so
No, it's my 16th, 23.
oh shut up. But no.
But no, I find those interesting, those places.
Yeah.
Where you can't, like, say you go to, like, Disneyland. Obviously, you see a lot of kids, like, laughing, stuff like that. Go to, like, Auschwitz on 9/11 or something
See,
like that.
I've seen videos of Auschwitz, and the videos I saw, it was like someone's vlog, but they got really offended because they went to, I think it was like a chamber or like where their chambers used to be,
Yeah.
and there was a couple in there just like holding hands, laughing, kissing in there. And I was thinking I could never do that
That's mad.
in
like,
a place
Yeah.
where that happened, kind of thing. I wouldn't even be talking. I'd
No,
be quiet
you
the
wouldn't.
whole tour.
The whole thing, yeah,
I wouldn't say
you've
a
taken
single
everything
thing.
in,
I'd
aren't
be
you?
like-
Like, this is a part of history, you're taking this in.
I literally could not talk to anybody. I'd be like, I don't want to say a word here. You know what I mean? Like,
Because it'd be, like, interesting to see what's what there.
they've knocked down a lot of it, understandably,
Yeah.
because a lot of it they can't. Like, there's an article on it, like, why did Auschwitz knock it all down? And it was like, you just couldn't.
Yeah.
They didn't want to show that.
No.
Like, because obviously they couldn't, but
I don't know, it's just...
they still.
I would love to go, but it's obviously...
And most of it is up, like, you know, the Nazi offices,
For
stuff
the
like
interesting reasons, not for...
that. Yeah, but like the housing and where they used to sleep is all gone.
Yeah.
There's just they've kept like the bottom row of bricks, so you can see where everything was, but you can't actually see anything there. It's like we don't want to show you that.
Nah, that's fair enough though. That's fair enough. It's
So they've got rid of it.
sensitivity at the same time.
They
as well.
found some bodies there a few years ago. I read
Oh
it.
god.
So they found basically this big ditch had just overgrown and like eventually like kind of filled itself in.
Yeah.
And then but you could see like where the ditch was, and someone was just like, oh, like we've never actually looked
what this did.
what this is.
Yeah.
So they like dug it up, explored it, and they just found a load of bodies where the Nazis, before they left,
Yeah, just
because obviously they knew like the English and stuff were coming, they basically just shot a load of like Jews, chucked them in, even if they were like still alive, they just wound them so they can't escape, and just burn them.
Jesus.
They just burn them. But yeah,
It's crazy how that was like
but I don't know how
less than 100 years ago. That was happening. That was normal.
80 years ago,
It was 45, so
nearly
80 years ago, about
87.
80. But that's just mad though. Like, what would you reckon would be like in the next 80 years? What? Okay. What would happen in the next 80 years? We say. See the difference of World War II to now. Now to say the year. I was gonna say year 3000.
Yeah, been to.
Year 2100.
Ooh.
Because I see in films quite a lot. It was what was it? It was Back to the Future. I don't know how long, many years ago this was.
Ooh, what was it?
But it said like the hoverboards was going to be in
Was it-
2020 or like something like that, or 2018.
They made the shoe of that, didn't they?
That's what they say. Like they were like, it's quite interesting to see what films. Obviously, we say back in the day, so like 2000s, thought what the world was going to look like
Yeah, because I saw a thing. It's from
in
like
20 years' time.
the 70s. They interviewed, sort of Facebook like a year ago. They interviewed like kids, like 11-year-old kids in like 1970. I was like, oh, what would the world be like in like 50 years? They're like, oh, they'd be like flying cars.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit
crazy,
like that.
isn't
And
it?
it's nowhere near that. Like,
We're getting to self-driving cars.
yeah, but flying cars.
The flying cars, yeah, that's
all
what I'm
this
saying.
shit.
So, like,
is-
so what do you reckon in the next 80 years we'll get to? Do you reckon we'll land on Mars in that time? Or
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Do you reckon we'll go to any other planets?
Elon Musk would do it all.
We've got 60 years. No, what was it? It was 69 was the moon landing.
Yeah,
So that was
68,
what?
69, something like that.
69, I think it was. Was that 50 years ago? Over 50 years ago. We're now going to
Well,
the planet.
they're looking for people to go to Mars.
Yeah,
live
but that's a
on it.
one-way trip though, isn't it?
It's like 2050 or something, isn't it?
It's a one-way trip.
Yeah.
So,
But nah, they're good at Mars.
do you reckon I'll go to any other planets in that next 80 years?
Mars isn't the closest to us, is it?
No.
They got to go to a planet closer first.
Oh, if we meant the moon. Oh, okay. I don't know. What's the my very easy? I don't know the fucking rhyme.
I forgot the rhyme as well. But no, I think they might go. They might not live on one,
No,
but
like,
they'll go to one. But no, I don't know what happened on Earth.
okay. Here's what space-wise, what I find interesting. So if I shoot out, personally, I shoot out a rocket, the Cameron,
Okay.
okay, and it goes. I'm trying to think. For 1,000 years, okay.
Okay.
It comes back 1,000 years later, so it takes 2,000 years.
Yeah.
But it's always shooting back images what it's seeing.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, when it's say 100 years past, it's going at the speed of light.
Speed of light. Okay. Yeah.
This rocket's super fast.
Okay.
It takes 100 years for that image to come back.
Yeah.
To come back, so it'll be 100 years. It'll take 200 years to come back to me. But that might not be the same image it is now.
Oh no, it would be a different image, wouldn't it?
But that's what I'm saying. So what I find interesting is there could be at one point another alien species that did this rocket,
Yeah.
flew past Earth, and did dinosaurs. Right?
Yeah.
Obviously now they just received this image. Wow, we found life on this planet. They're going to come over.
And then be like, where the fuck are
They see us now. The thing is this the same planet? Which I find really interesting because the difference of what the image will show based on how far it is
Yeah.
shows what it is. Because to put it into perspective, Mars,
Yeah.
same solar system as us, we can see it from the sky at some points.
Yeah.
If someone was on Mars now, it would take 20 minutes for us to give them a message.
I think that's a bit of a delay, isn't it?
Yeah. So a conversation, saying if I said hi and they said hi back, it would take 40 minutes roughly
Yeah.
to get there and back.
Okay, now.
So emergencies
It's
are
like a-
screwed.
It's like a girl playing hard to get on Snapchat.
Yeah, pretty much. but it's mad to think that you could have a FaceTime call with someone in Australia, instant.
Yeah. But again, you're on the same planet.
It's
But you're still very far away.
speed of light, how fast you can travel. So it takes 20 minutes from Mars.
Fucking hell. I saw something the other day. It was saying like, obviously the meteorite that killed all the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, what if we were the meteorite?
So that conspiracy theory, yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, we could have, because Mars.
We're the aliens.
Yeah, it was like we would originally live on another planet, and we've come to this planet, and all the stuff that was like here before us. That we're like, oh, what's this? We actually killed it all off.
Yeah.
With the big
bang. No, not big bang.
Not big bang. But no, with the bang from the meteorite. But how big would that? Something to kill the whole planet. You know what I mean? Like, how big?
About a meter. No, I'm joking.
About a meter wide, yeah.
No, what was it? They actually worked this out. I'm going to butcher this, but I think it's like a few kilometres or like.
But then how? Where is it now? Like, you know
I'm pretty sure it's America or something like that. It landed.
Maybe that's where Area 51 is.
Ooh. We're going to have a little break in a sec because I'm getting so hot.
Yeah,
We'll have a little look at this and we can maybe.
But no, we'll have a little now. So we'll take a little break now because I need a new beverage and I'm not doing no squatting cough thing again.
So for you guys, it'll be literally a second. For us, it'll be 2 hours.
Say yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Get down into the cellar. It
Yeah,
might take a while.
yeah, I need to go to the cellar. But yeah, we'll see you in the second half, bitches. Welcome back to part 2 of the podcast. We've got a new drink.
I've got a new drink.
You're on the same one, mate. You're driving.
I'm driving, so.
You're driving, so. But no, we had a bit of a scare at the half time, didn't we? We had a bit of a scare.
We hope that it worked out.
We hope it might not, but we thought we had lost the whole first half of the video. We think we have it.
And whose fault is if we lose it?
Yours.
Who pressed record?
You.
Exactly. So whose fault is it? You, because you didn't check out press record.
For fuck's sake. But no, I hope we have it. If not, I'm really sorry you're being audio only because I'm not doing a third podcast. I'm not doing 3 in 1 week.
Yeah, no, that's too much.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I like you.
We'll run out of things to talk about. It would just be sat here like...
We'll be repeating it, like, have we said this before?
Don't, because I do that with the other ones. I'm going to tell a story and I'm like, have I said this in another episode? And we're only
I mean...
4 episodes in, so I should really
I
know.
mean, we've done 5. We've done 3, me and you. But
We've technically done 5, but this is the 4th episode. Fucking hell.
I'm sorry.
It was such a kerfuffle. But hopefully we can release this one. I don't care. This one's staying up.
Yeah.
This one is staying up.
Hopefully we don't
This
take
one
it too
is
bad.
staying up. But no, so the topic now is embarrassing sex stories,
Okay.
which we did cover in the last one.
Mm-hmm.
But
File corrupt.
if we had a file corrupt, yeah,
I mean, I'll get going. I'll start if you want to.
yeah, you can start it.
Okay, so, it's not mine.
It's not yours.
No, it's a friend of mine, but
Okay, you're not going to say the name, are you?
I'm not going to say the name,
No.
but to an extent, I was involved.
Okay, this is interesting.
So, well, I don't know what to call this guy.
It's this guy.
It's a guy.
So Barry.
We'll call Barry, okay. So, Barry. Did you see?
I can't believe it.
Okay, so Barry, we were on a holiday, like a lads' holiday together.
Okay.
And Barry at this point was a virgin. So we're thinking, okay,
Yeah.
fair play, Barry. Like, but he was very adamant to lose his virginity.
Do I know this person?
No.
Okay.
You won't know this
So I
person.
haven't met this person. Okay.
So he was very adamant to lose his virginity
On the holiday.
on this holiday.
Where
So,
were you?
Croatia.
Oh, it's not a bad place.
Okay. So he was swiping right to every single girl he saw on Tinder.
Okay.
Like, honestly, whenever I saw him, he'd just be like this, like, right. Constantly.
Okay.
So, like, okay, fair play. He's a good-looking guy as well. Like, I give him props to that. So when I found out he was a virgin, I was a little bit shocked.
Okay.
Okay, so he met this girl. They went skinny dipping,
Nice.
and
Nice way to
brought back
introduce it.
to our hotel floor.
We've got a
Because
fly.
like there's a little corridor, which is all of us.
Okay. So the whole
there
floor
was
was yours.
One bedroom at the end was empty, but it was unlocked.
Okay.
So they pretty much had a room to themselves.
Okay.
Um,
It's not too bad then.
though I say that,
Oh no.
they didn't go back to that. Even though they had a spare room, they went to hers, and she had a roommate in there.
Okay. Was she in the same hotel or was she?
I don't know really. But
You
he's-
know where
so we had a night out, and he went back to hers.
Yep. Fair enough.
It got to about 4 a.m. I think I was upstairs in the hotel lobby, just talking to some friends. And I come back and I see him walking back.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, my guy, he's come back after doing the deed.
Oh yeah.
Turns out, he didn't have sex.
Okay.
He had, from what he said, He got vigorous head.
Vigorous.
And I was like, okay, what do you mean? He then said, it snapped.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what snapped?
Oh no.
And it was his banjo.
Yeah. Oh no.
So for the viewers that don't know what a banjo is,
Oh.
it's the string you kind
A
of
bit
thing
of skin.
on the top. Yeah.
Just connects to your belly.
And I'm like, oh my god, do you want me to call like an ambulance or something like that? Because I didn't know what to fucking do.
You can't do anything about that, can you?
I don't think that you do anything.
You just have to wait.
So yeah, so he wasn't exactly happy.
No.
So he went downstairs, because it was like multi-floored that way.
Yeah.
Went downstairs to our hotel room. I was in a room with him. My guy I was sharing a room with had food poisoning.
Not great.
But the way these hotels worked was to get in, obviously you need a key.
Yeah.
But to lock it, you need the key. They only give you one key.
Oh.
So my roommate was dead, so I had the key the whole time. His roommate obviously went back early, thought Barry's going to get sex, he doesn't need the room. He locked the door.
Oh,
So I'm like, oh no, what to do? I said to him, alright Barry, you could have my room key, go downstairs, push our beds together to make a double bed,
Yeah.
and cuddle with the guy who's got food poisoning. So he was Little Spoon,
Yeah.
and he left. I went back upstairs to talk to mates. Another guy came back, saw our room was unlocked, came in. The start of this holiday, I had a really shit beard, so it looks a bit like yours.
Oh great, yeah, cheers.
So I had to get like these travel razors to shave it off,
Yeah.
stuff like this. Obviously, did that the first day. This is like the fourth day.
Okay.
They were just out and about. So the guy decided, oh, I know what to do. Got the razor. The guy was now conked out, Barry. Shaved both his eyebrows off.
Oh, no.
And we're like, oh no. So he's now snapped his banjo. And both his eyebrows have been shaved off.
Oh no.
So
Is this the same holiday you sent me a photo?
I didn't know at this point.
No. But you sent me a photo of a trip you went to Croatia.
You can blur this out if you want to say it.
And no. Some guys. I don't know any names or anything. But
Passed out.
Some guys naked or something.
Yeah. It's like a naked mole rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the same guy?
It's not the same guy.
No, but that's the same holiday.
Same holiday.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
Because I didn't know if he had eyebrows or not. I'm trying to remember the
No,
photo.
he's just ginger, that guy.
Okay. Didn't realize Lou was on the holiday.
But yeah, no, so that was not my embarrassing story, but the fact that I had to cuddle him after.
Oh no! I bet the guy was traumatised.
Thing is, on the bus journey back, because it was a like a
Oh yes,
30-hour
you were on the
bus
coach,
journey.
didn't you?
30-hour bus journey. I could do a second part, which is the dodgy part, which is more questionable.
Oh no!
He was more worried about his eyebrows, because he was like, oh, what's my mum going to say?
I'd be more worried about the other thing.
Yeah, and me. So what we did, we got a Sharpie and we drew his eyebrows back on.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll tell the second part, because why not? What's the first thing you would do when you got back to England? Or
What? That guy?
That guy, what would you do?
Oh no! You told me this story.
Personally,
Go see a doctor.
you go see a doctor. Because
Rub the eyebrows off.
Rub the eyebrows off, look a bit questionable, go see a doctor.
Go see a doctor. Oh yes.
What Barry did,
Yes, I remember this.
went back to Tinder. Swipe. You remember the story?
Yes, I
You was down. Okay, so
Yes,
So he's swiping right on Tinder, and he's a good fan of a doggo, like an actual doggo. So he talks to them, he's like, oh, you got a cute doggo. Stuff like this. So eventually, met this new girl. About 2 days or 1 day after coming back. Okay?
Sorry, I'm just remembering this story.
Yep. So he comes back, asks this girl, alright, when do you want to meet? Do you want to meet like 8, 9 p.m, you know,
Yeah.
down to business? She's like, oh, I can only do about 3 p.m.
Weird time.
So we're like, okay, that's fine. So he goes to meet her by a little bus stop in the middle of town. Walks down, sees her from afar. Do you remember what she was wearing, Jordan?
If I remember correctly, was it a school uniform?
It was a school uniform indeed. This is where we find it questionable because we don't know. We don't know this part at this point. It's all his story, and he's the one that's telling us it. So why would he say a school uniform as a joke.
I'm hoping like a sixth form. Like, you know,
We thought this as well,
I'm hoping.
but
No.
where we went to uni, there was no sixth forms that wore uniform.
No, but maybe. Oh, I don't even
That's
know.
what I got worried about. It could have been like a one that had to get a bus because you've got a bus station, but
Mm.
that's what we're hoping for.
That's what I'm hoping for as well.
And me. Because obviously she was on Tinder, so he's not to blame unless she said her age.
Yeah.
Because jailbait and all this lot.
So with the story.
At this point, he's like, okay, school uniform. Still didn't say no.
Yeah.
Went back to his halls.
Okay. So they got.
But he
on
said
ahead.
like, he walked a bit further ahead of her, so they didn't look like they were together.
So he knew it was questionable.
He knew it was questionable, apparently.
Okay.
Just got back to his halls, and his housemate, I won't say his name. We'll ignore that part because it will just get really bad really quickly.
Ben.
Yeah, but Ben was not from England,
Oh.
and this person did not know how to deal with this. That's why I didn't want to say name, because I didn't want to be racist myself.
Okay. Dominic.
Yeah. So they have a safe word called hamburgers,
Mhm.
because Ben is halal.
Okay. So you wouldn't never want a
They
hamburger.
would never want a hamburger, so that is why that's their safe word.
Okay.
So Barry, I'm trying not to say their actual names.
I can blur it if you do.
Barry went into his room, closed the windows like blinds, thinking time to get sexy.
Yeah.
She drops the school bag onto the floor, her handbag, and made a big thud. This is how he tells the story. I was not there.
Okay. So you're just going off things.
Oh, I'm going off completely what he
Okay.
said. You're like, oh, that was a big thud for a school bag. What he says next is the best thing. So what she does next is she sexually bends over to get something from the handbag.
Sexually bent.
Sexually bends over, not just any bending over.
No, it's sexual bent over.
So she grabs. I'm trying to think what she grabbed first. I think it was a blindfold.
Okay.
And
That
she
don't make a
said-
loud bang.
Wait, there was 3 items.
Oh, okay.
She said, "Who's been a bad boy?" Remember, Barry's a virgin. He's very scared.
Is she a virgin at this point? I'm guessing no.
I'm guessing if she's bringing that to school, she
I'm
ain't. a virgin.
guessing no.
So he's scared for his life at this point. So
Does
he's
she know
messaging.
he's a virgin?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's messaging Ben, hamburgers, 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 because he's scared.
Yes.
It's like,
As you would be.
no reply.
Oh no.
Ben's thinking, my boy's getting some, go at it.
Ben's in the mud.
Ben's in the mud. She then bends over again sexually, obviously. You can't be just doing this half-assed.
No.
She gets a little whip.
Little whip, not big one, little one.
I mean, a cheeky whip.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, I think you've been a bad boy. And he's now all caps lock. He showed me this conversation. It was completely spammed with hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
Then,
I like how he's on his phone at this point.
I'm
She's
trying to
he's
think,
there
look,
like,
fucking hamburgers.
yeah, I've been a bad boy. Hamburgers.
The third item she got was a ball gag.
Oh, Jesus.
And we're thinking she brought this to school. Like, even sixth form or not.
We don't do random bag searches. Fuck.
Imagine. It's a handbag as well. Like, you can't, like, I don't know if it had a zip in it or not, but.
It must have had It must have
Like,
had
Jesus. So at this point, he's like, alright. Let's go for it. Why not?
That's it. He's not getting a reply, so he's got to commit.
So, she's on top of him, whatever this. A couple minutes pass. He looks down. I'll say this. He's wearing white CK boxers.
CK's good.
Mm-hmm. But the white.
Yeah, bad choice.
He felt a bit of warm liquid downstairs. Mm-hmm. He then feels another pool of liquid. Then a third, then a fourth. Looks down, and there's 4 patches of blood by his you.
Oh no.
Hypothetically, you're this girl. What would you do?
So she's seen this, yeah.
So she sees the blood.
Okay. Stop.
Okay.
And be like, look, the fuck's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just be like, look, something's wrong here.
So he runs off to the toilet, wraps it in toilet paper,
Yeah.
and says, oh, I think you should probably go, because I'm bleeding from my cock. She then says, I'm not getting picked up till 5.
And what was it, 3 o'clock now? Or
About 3:30,
Yeah,
I'd say.
the walk back and the sexual bending
I think,
over.
no, the dad was picking her up from the halls.
Oh, God.
So, he does what he does best. He puts on YouTube, just watches YouTube with her. for like an hour
behind
and
a
a half.
fucking dinosaur.
Like,
Jeez. For an hour and a half.
mm-hmm.
So he doesn't think. Please tell me, after this incident, he's gone and.
He went to the doctors eventually, and I think at this point, that's why I said if you could go to the doctors. I think he got it stapled.
Oh!
I think I could be wrong with that part to get it like healed over. But I asked him a question as well, like, do you like touch yourself still, like while this is happening? He's like, yeah, sometimes a bit of blood comes out, but it's all good. I'm like, a bit of blood comes out. It's still going.
I'd never be touching myself again.
My God,
Never even touch a woman again.
like a little bit of blood. I'm like, I'm out. Like,
I wouldn't do anything with anybody ever again.
so yeah, that's Barry.
Barry's had a stinker. Barry, has he? Right? Can we confirm? Has Barry lost his virginity yet?
He has.
We'll
drink to that.
Barry. Was it long after? Well, I would be waiting a while after that.
He waited a couple of weeks for it to heal.
Yep.
Then went back to Tinder. But I think it was
At least he's waited a couple of weeks, not a couple of
a
days.
couple of months after he lost his virginity.
Okay. At least he's waited a bit this time.
But still.
Fucking hell.
But
That's
yeah.
actually awful. It's probably the best story we've had on the podcast. Oh.
It's the two-parter, isn't it? It's a good two-part story.
The first one's bad enough.
But the second one
second
makes it
one-
so much worse.
It just makes the fact that she was a schoolgirl as well. Any other
That's
girl.
the one that makes this more questionable. 'Cause
Any other girl.
obviously, I didn't think about this before until today, that the bus stop could have been from a different school. She just lives in that city. But obviously, I don't go looking around school uniforms much when I was at uni.
Nah, I ain't a scout for school uniform, not gonna lie.
But we saw a lot of sixth formers non-uniform.
Yeah. Say someone normally have like a dress code, not a uniform, you know?
Yeah, so that's what made us question everything.
Oh my god. Well, my story's similar to do with blood.
I was going to say, you're a nonce as well.
Jesus.
And that is actually a friend, it's not a story from me. I
Yeah, no, that actually, I
I can tell you that.
That's not him. So actually wishes it was.
But, a friend? Haha, no.
No, mine is, mine's definitely nowhere near as long as yours.
I'm sorry.
I got two actually.
Okay.
I could do another one.
Okay.
So the first one I'll do, which is what we covered in the last podcast, but it was obviously,
Far corrupt.
yes, far corrupt. Yes, it's more corrupt than FIFA.
Sepp Blatter,
So
naughty,
we were-
naughty.
Went to the girl's house. I was talking to her for a bit. I went to her halls. A lot of this shit's happening in halls by the looks.
Yeah, Hawes is a dirty place.
We were watching a movie or whatever. Finally, like, started doing things. And then we was in doggy. And then I decided I want to change position. So I thought I'd flip her over.
Nice.
But she didn't know that I was going to flip her over. So as I flipped her over, I've obviously taken her by surprise. And her head has just come and collided with me about here. For those who are listening, it's on the side of my nose. But not right on. And she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was like, fuck it, you know. Didn't know that much. It did.
But you can't show.
But I can't be like,
Can't
oh
show.
shit. I'm sorry, fuck it. We'll keep going. 2 minutes, I'd say. 2-3 minutes max.
And you came. Nice.
Has
Sorry.
passed. And all of a sudden I feel something here.
His nose.
Like underneath my nose coming out.
You have to remember, this video might not be happening. You have to...
Yeah, I feel something underneath my nose because this video might not happen because it's easily redundant. And then I've looked down because I'm not actually looking at her at this point. I'm looking forward. I don't know why. I'm just looking at what's
It's
on the
not
wall.
that interesting, clearly.
Looking at what's on the wall. And then I've just looked down and just seen a load of blood just basically just pour onto her.
Nice.
And she was like, oh my god, shit, did you kill him? I need to stop. I was like, nah, fine, fuck it. Thinking it was stopping in a sec, because a nosebleed doesn't really last that long, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, they can last up to 20 minutes.
well, yeah, well, fuck. But
I think it's after 30 you have to call an ambulance.
about, I'd say 30 seconds went by,
Okay.
where we were generally then like, okay, now
That's
it starts pouring, and we're like, okay, now we need to stop, as we're both covered.
nice.
Yeah. And I've obviously got to the toilet to clean up, and
Did it go on the bed sheets?
it didn't actually. No,
I was trying to
that's
think
the
this.
part I was most proud of. She had white ones as well, so thankfully
God.
she didn't. But no, didn't go on any of the bed sheets.
Nice.
So I've managed to get it just all over her.
Just pictures.
Oh, for fuck's sake, good thing I'm building a new one.
Pictures table.
But the other embarrassing story. So I've gone to Spoods, a few of the work lads. And then my mate, who I used to work with before the current work lads,
Okay.
was at Spoons with his housemate. I've walked to the toilet, seen him, got over, you know, went, oh, you alright, mate? I can say his name. I reckon it's Justin.
I mean, you can bleep it out still.
He lives in Isle of Wight now because he was at uni for Cheltenham.
Yeah, but people might still know. I reckon you still bleep it out, just in case.
Yeah, actually people might know. But yeah, so I'll use a fake name from now.
Yeah.
So
There.
Barry as well. Barry's here as well.
Barry's got
So
around.
I've gone over to Barry and went, oh, you alright, mate? You know, and he's introduced me to his housemate. And then I'm like, oh, hello, you know, Jordan. And I was like, I'm just going to toilet, I'll come back in a minute. Because I've booked the seat at this point, so I need to leave. And I come back, he's like, oh, are you with? I was like, oh, a few of the work lads. But he knew like one or two of them.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you might as well come over if you want.
Why not?
And he's like, yeah, I will in a minute. So I've actually gone back without them
Yeah.
to the work lads thinking, you know, people are like, we'll come over in a minute, thinking he's not actually going to come over.
Yeah.
Because his housemate might be like, I don't want to sit with some randoms. Literally about 40 seconds later, they actually come over. I thought,
Nice.
fuck, they've actually come over. Oh, nice
sorry.
neck clip. So I was like, oh yeah, put up a chair. What was his name? Barry
Barry too.
has gone to the bar and he's like, oh, like just sit there to his housemate next to me. So she's then sat next to me. Oh, I forgot to say it's a girl as well. So
Okay.
she's sat next to me.
Be honest, this is
And
Billy. This is
And
Billy.
he's gone, Jordan, whatever you do, don't fucking get with her. Because
So-
this is a bit of my hoe face. Because he liked her.
Okay.
So I was like, alright, fair play. I won't, you know, I respect the wish. But we didn't plan for her not to try and get me.
Someone
So-
wanted to get with you.
I know,
What?
it's
I'm
mad,
joking. I'm
it's mad.
joking. I'm joking.
So we've
Sorry, I can't
sat next to each other. I've got a drink already there, so I haven't really need to go to the bar. My mate's gone to the bar. He comes back and this girl's put her hand on my knee.
Oh.
Yeah, just out of the blue. And I was like, okay.
Oh.
And then he's come back and he's been like, what's going on here? And moved her hand off my knee.
Oh God.
And I'm thinking, oh fuck, it's going to go down south fast. So I literally gone, I'm going for a fag.
Fair.
He obviously knew of 2 or 3 people, so I didn't feel bad leaving him with her.
No.
I come out for a fag. 2 minutes later, she's come out as well.
Nice.
Oh, Jordan, can I have a fag as well? I was like, yeah, sure. Give her one. And we're just chatting, like, oh, do you smoke? She's like, oh, no, just social smoke kind of thing, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, right. Then we've just chatted the whole night, like, all of us, gone back in,
Yeah.
left his house out, and then we've gone, oh, do you want to go to the local nightclub?
No.
And then, oh, yeah, we'll go as well. So we've gone, about 5 minutes in,
Alright.
she's already trying it
Nice.
with me. And I
Is
thought,
the mate nearby?
he's at the bar again.
Okay.
It happens when he's at the bar, I don't know why.
Little alky. I like it.
He's getting shots for us all. And she started kissing me. And at this point I'm thinking, I'm too far gone. It's happening. You know?
It's happening. Yeah.
It's happening. Sorry mate, but it's happening. And then all I feel, I was wearing a nice shirt. Okay?
Like the one you're wearing now, because that is a nice shirt you're wearing
No,
now.
it's a shouty shirt for those listening. No, an actual shirt.
Okay.
A nice button down shirt. And she's got a VK in her hand. Like this. I'll use the empty bowl. Like this.
Okay.
I'm kissing.
I remember you telling me the story, yep.
She's gone to put her arms like over like my neck,
Yeah.
but as she's gone, a little bit of liquid might come out. She's gone like this with her hands,
Yeah.
and like that has just gone all down like a blue VK
Oh,
with
no.
a white shirt.
Oh no.
A blue VK, very nice. So that's gone all over my back. But then I felt a drink come from the side,
He spilled you?
and my friend has just gone.
He spilled you? Wow.
It's like that. I didn't even notice because
That's
she
nice.
stopped and be like, "What the fuck?"
If that was me and I was getting with a girl and I got swilled, or she got swilled, I would be like licking her.
I didn't
Free
even notice it
alcohol.
happened until she told me. I was like, oh, because I just thought it was her drink. I was more focused on the
Yeah,
drink
yeah.
going down the back. And then he's gone. We haven't seen him for the rest of the night. I've gone back to hers.
You still friends with him now?
I am actually, yeah.
Oh.
But we've gone back to hers. Things have happened. And she's gone downstairs. She lives in a uni halls there.
Yeah.
But her whole halls is like normally the things are on one floor, aren't they? A lot of halls here.
Not
It's
from
like
mine.
it's like floors. So
Oh,
kitchen
yeah.
rooms are on one floor. If you get me.
Yeah, I can't
So you have like
remember.
a floor with a kitchen rooms, another floor kitchen room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one is the kitchen's on bottom floor, and the rooms it's like an apartment
Oh,
building
fuck
kind of
okay.
thing.
Yeah.
So she's gone downstairs. She's like, I'm gonna get a glass of water. I was like, yeah, I'll come down as well. So we just get a glass of water, and we see from the kitchen window she has contact lenses. She hasn't got them in at this point, and she was like, "Is that like, oh mate,
Is that Barry?
yeah, he's like Barry. And I've literally looked out the window. I'm like, this is 5 a.m. Bear in mind.
Oh God.
The guy's just coming home. And I'm like, oh,
Where's he been?
shit. No idea. I still don't know where he went. But he's just coming back. And obviously he doesn't know we've already done the deed.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh Jordan, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I just walked around, you know.
Yeah, gentleman.
And she was like, oh yeah, you can stay here if you want.
Yeah.
And my mate was like, oh cool, you're on the sofa. Because these halls, they were brand new halls.
Yeah.
They got like a nice big L-shaped sofa.
Nice, nice.
And he was like, yeah, we'll sleep on that. And he got me a blanket and everything. She goes, no, you stay with me.
Oh,
and this is
God.
where the mate was like, fuming. He's like, no. And then she literally just like grabbed my hand, dragged me upstairs,
Jesus.
like just put me in the room. And then he come in and was like, Jordan, you're not staying with me. I was like, speak to her, but not me.
Right.
And then
I'd pick a bed over
and she goes,
the sofa.
can we talk outside? Like, out of the room?
What, you, him?
No, like her to him. And he's walked outside, like outside the room.
Hmm.
And she's just shut the door behind him
Nice.
and locked the door.
Nice.
And I was literally there like thinking, oh no, because
Respect that.
I actually am friends with this guy. Like, it's
Mm.
bad, but she was worth it. So, yeah,
Nice.
we've
You
done,
getting that, Barry? He's saying it's worth it?
we've done it.
Bros
Yeah.
before hoes?
And then a few days after, actually, as well, just like kept. Whenever we'd see each other at a nightclub, it seemed like we'd just stay with each
Oh,
other
yeah.
and go, yeah. I still talk to her to this day.
Nice.
Actually bumped into her the other night.
Oh.
Whilst I was in another local nightclub. Just said hello to her and that was it. Because she lives up north. She's moved home now.
Okay.
But literally, I didn't even know she was down. I just was walking out of the club. Oh, here with Jordan. I turned around and I was like,
Oh, so is it
I was like, hello.
Scalcerina? Is that who it is?
no. So
Sorry.
no, yeah, no, that's kind of an embarrassing one, but kind of a funny one. Like,
That's, yeah, I think they're more funny than
but no,
embarrassing.
I'm actually now really jealous of the guy
What, the
because
Barry?
he's a football coach now,
I remember you saying that was your
and he
dream.
coaches like women's teams.
Is it really football? I'm joking. I am joking.
It's yeah. Until he starts sending me photos because he goes to England training ground quite a lot.
Okay, that's quite...
And he'll just like, I'll be just looking through Instagram like the other week.
Yeah.
I was looking through and there's a photo of him like Gareth Southgate
Fuck.
because he's bumped into him there. I'm just there like,
Hmm.
I take the piss out of him. Like I do take the piss out of him. Like, oh, it's only women's football. Though, like just as a joke.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, fuck off. And then he was like, just send me a photo of him and some famous footballer. I'm like, alright, you win, fuck off.
Fair play.
No, it's honestly like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually really jealous of him now. But who got the girl?
Fuck.
We get in there, boy.
Sweat my tits off.
Jordan's the real winner. You're always sweating. It's actually colder in here than it was last time.
I didn't really pack this well with a jumper.
You
I'm
packed
not
a
wearing
jumper.
a
So
shirt.
you knew how hot it was last time in here,
Yeah, I wore a jumper.
and you still thought to wear a jumper.
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, those were some good stories.
There were some good stories.
It's taken 27 minutes of person saying.
I mean, I think mine was 20 minutes. No.
Yours was about 15, 18 minutes, yeah.
I am sorry.
But it's a good story. No, that's a good story. Go ahead. Oh,
Barry doesn't know how to use technology either. Like, he won't be listening to this podcast.
does he not?
He will. He knows how to use it, but he won't listen to this. He won't be on his phone, is what I'm saying.
We actually get quite a few listens on it. I was expecting. So the first one we got over 250.
Mm. Oh, can we do the same deal we did last podcast?
Oh, what was the same deal?
If this gets 100...
Over 250 listeners within a month of being uploaded.
What was the deal?
Oh, what was it? Oh, I'll start up a TikTok account
But you're...
in my Elmo costume,
Mhm.
which I have.
Or I think, as well, he has to do one podcast as an Almo.
I can do. I think there might.
How hot it will be.
Oh, I'll be absolutely sweltering.
That's what I'm doing it for.
Yeah, I'll do a.
Jordan just dying, passed out. Alright, sweet.
I'll do a podcast in the Elmo costume.
If this gets over 250 listeners in the first month.
I might have to have the head off, just because you won't.
Okay.
Might be able to hear. We'll try it with it, but we'll do like a few tests with it. But if it doesn't hear, no.
Sweating your tits off.
Yeah, but no, because I have an Elmo costume basically, and I did one TikTok with it, or two or three.
You did a fair few TikToks. With it.
But no, one was actually really good.
Okay.
One blew up.
Yeah.
It got like 1.2 mil views.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it has to get 250
listeners
listeners
within a month of uploaded.
Okay, so we got till the 11th of October.
Basically, yeah, because this will probably be out on the 11th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to try to plug this as well to all my I'll send it to my uni guys.
Oh, so you don't plug it before, no?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
So
You
the
know.
uni guys are like, oh, Barry's in this podcast. Listen up, guys.
Oh, no. They actually got listen as well. How many uni lads you got? Hopefully like 6.
We only... Sorry, I got COVID. Joking. Only fielded 2 teams, so it's about 40 people in the club.
Oh, great. So, the next topic is... We'll cover it a little bit.
Okay. Just
It's... What can we do to tackle racism in football? A bit of a serious note here. You know, we all have a laugh and joke on the podcast.
yeah.
Because... Obviously, the England team's just been... Oh, fuck, no, hang on.
Sorry.
Hang on.
Nope. Okay, carry on.
So, England have just been playing the last week.
Mm-hmm.
And every game they've played, they've been booed for taking the knee.
Why?
Exactly, I don't know why. So the other
I'm trying to
team,
think why they were booed.
the team they're playing against have no, not by the English fans, by the foreign fans.
You know, that's what I'm trying to think why they'd be booed.
I don't know because the other teams haven't done it. Every team England's been playing against, only England have took the knee, and the referees, of course. But the other teams haven't. But Lewandowski, because obviously on the armbands, obviously it doesn't have it on this shit, but on like the national team armband, you have like the UEFA respect badge.
Yeah.
So the Polish fans started booing the English players, and Lewandowski just like gets his sleeve and just points to the respect bit in
Yeah.
front of the Polish fans.
Hmm.
So obviously he's doesn't like the booing, because obviously the other team's players don't. Well, some countries do like the booing. It's really weird, but I just don't get why they're booing. I think they see it as more of a political thing than what it
Are
actually.
they doing it for more image reasons rather than actual belief? Do you reckon?
Yeah,
And
that's
they're
what
doing
I
it
think.
for that?
That's why a lot of people have stopped doing it, because they're like, it's not actually gonna. It's not actually doing anything. You know what I mean? Like,
No, it's not doing anything. Though, I can say this. Have you heard of the TV show called Ted Lasso?
No.
Okay, so fair. Have you watched We Are the Millers?
Who?
We Are the Millers. If you say no to this,
I've seen a few. Like,
Do you know
I haven't
the-
watched it like fully.
it's a secret film.
Oh, is it?
The main guy in We Are the
What am I
Millers.
thinking of? What am I thinking of?
I'll just put Ted Lasso in because there's no point in me putting in. So that guy.
Oh yes, I've seen it. I haven't watched it.
Okay, so there's one part of it which is spoilers. If you watch Ted Lasso, skip about a minute. Okay, so there's one part where this Nigerian guy
Okay.
got sponsored by this airline, which is their club's airline,
Yeah.
and he gets a text off his dad saying, "I'm so disappointed in you. You're sold out to a company which supports oil flooding in like this
Yeah.
oil spills."
Oh yeah.
But the guy didn't know this.
Okay.
So he was really upset with himself because obviously he didn't support it either. And he asked the manager, can I be pulled from this campaign? Told his team, well, he didn't tell his team, he got some tape and taped out the sponsors. So what was
Yeah.
it? So where would it be here? So there's sort of like, get rid of the three, something like that. But
Yeah,
it's
like something like that, innit?
it would be like a line, like imagine like Samson.
Yeah.
So the whole team crossed it up.
Okay. The whole team
The
did.
whole team did. So it was even in like kind of shows, they're still doing political stuff.
Mm.
But that was political. Obviously not racism kind of thing. So we don't know if that it could be linked as well.
Yeah.
Political thing as well. I found it
Yeah.
really interesting when I saw that as well because like it is kind of like taking the knee in football.
Yeah, because it doesn't do anything. It just promotes. Well, it doesn't promote politics, but people see it as a little view, so they don't like it. Because I remember when it was like when it first got introduced, the Millwall team and fans didn't like do it. But that's just Millwall.
Yeah.
It's Millwall. You can't take them seriously. But
Sorry, I don't know what that was there. I was trying to breathe so many
the
times.
thing I got here is how to stop racism, but I actually have no idea.
I don't think you can stop it in the nicest way possible.
Like, obviously,
Because-
it's a bad thing and people want to try and stop it, but obviously people get, like, you know, stadium bans, banned from clubs, you know.
That's short term.
Well, they get it, like, permanently. So then
No, but I'm saying that's a short term solution.
Mm.
Because that's like banning people from your ground isn't going to stop the racist behaviours.
No, because they could easily send a tweet out.
Yeah.
Or an Instagram post. Or, like, I saw... Oh, that's another thing. I saw, as a news article, so I was looking at a little bit about it before you got here.
Mm.
Rio Ferdinand was speaking out. So when... I'm guessing you might have saw it a lot after the England penalty shootout.
Yeah.
Any photo of, say, Saka, Rashford or Sancho, not everybody, but there would be a lot of comments with just the monkey emojis.
I didn't see this, but I could.
So, like, England would post a photo of, say, Saka,
Yeah.
and thousands and thousands of comments, just monkey emojis. like obviously meaning racist
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
And Rio Ferdinand spoke about today that his kids have now started asking him, "Daddy, why do people comment like monkey emojis on like your Instagram post or something?"
That's sad.
So he's had to explain to his little kids
How that's
why people are commenting monkey emojis on, like, say, Rashford or his, even their own
Yeah.
father's kind of posts, which is really bad.
That's really bad.
Like, but
Yeah.
yeah,
because I think with the racism it is.
so I don't know how you stop it. You can't. But
It's learn. You're not born racist.
No.
You learn.
it's
Like,
how
through
you
like raised, like upbringing.
Mm.
So like, so obviously throughout generations, hopefully, it goes lower.
But then the people who are racist now, their kids with it. You know what I mean? It's going to keep.
If it keeps going, yeah. So it's like a downward spiral.
Yeah.
That way.
It will happen less and less, but it will always still.
But like you always hear like the grandparents, like our grandparents,
Well, I just think it's not that long ago,
would be
No.
seen as like they could say something that could be racist.
but for them it's.
That's their normal kind of thing. Like
Yeah,
they're grown
it's
up.
a generational thing, isn't it?
So it could be just, I don't know.
I don't think it's something you can do. I think you literally just have to. It sounds bad, but you literally have to wait for time. Because you think it's not that long ago that it happened.
Because I'm trying to think there as well. Imagine if Foden missed the penalty, if he was taking it.
Wouldn't be the same. It's just, as I said on the night,
But what would they would probably slag his age off, saying, "Oh, he's too young to do this shit."
just like his hair cut off.
Slag his age off, yeah.
But no, I said, like, after the night, I was heartbroken. But I got home and I said, it's just very unfortunate. The three players who have missed
Yeah.
are all of colour.
Yeah.
Because if a white person missed, it'd be very different. If it was all three white people,
Or even if it was 2 and 1 or 1 and 2.
yeah, it'd be very different. You can't just. Yeah.
I don't know. But Saka especially. I know he plays for Arsenal. and
That's
it's a
still
shit
what I
club.
said. Oh, yeah, that's the only thing I
But
can't.
he's what? 19?
Yes. He's 20 now.
20 now.
19
19,
at the time.
then. Imagine what you were like not when you were 19. I was in my first year of uni. I was getting rat-assed.
Yeah.
As you can hear,
he's playing for England.
What Barry was doing as well. He was getting his banjo snaps.
We ain't out playing for England.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
what I mean.
they
All the
did-
people that are commenting and nowhere near will never be
No.
what they are already.
As I said, Granny plays for Arsenal. Fuck it. But
Yeah, fucking hell.
no, like, that's still... And to be
Yeah.
trusted from like Southgate, obviously it's Southgate as well.
But then if he scored it, those,
Imagine how
peop-
much praise you get. Like,
those
my God.
people who were commenting those emojis and all others hate,
But the pressure Saka
they'd
had
be
as well.
loving him.
Obviously, no Sancho and Rashford had the pressure as well. But Saka had the most pressure because if he missed, they lose.
And he did, obviously. But it's all luck, though. Like, he didn't. I see.
Realistically, you should score penalties. Though.
I see.
realistically,
yeah,
you
but have
should.
you seen Donnarumma?
True.
Have you seen how massive
True.
he fills
But
up?
still-
Like, if you. There's a photo. I'll show you
Is
after.
it 12, 9 yards, 11 yards?
12 yards.
12 yards. 12 yards out. And they're from the centre of goal.
I'll show you.
Realistically,
a photo
you should score each one.
after.
Okay.
It's a photo of Van der Sar. Obviously, I know it's just like 13 years ago now. It's 2008 Chelsea United penalty shootout. Because I was watching. I forgot who it was. I think it was Anelka because he missed the penalty.
Yeah.
It was like 5 years on. He was like, you think about a football goal and you think how massive it is, but when the goalkeeper knows what they're doing, and a goalkeeper of Van der Sar's size,
Yeah.
no,
because
there's a
I
photo.
know there's certain parts
he
like how
makes
you
it-
angle your body is you know roughly where they're going to go anyway.
Yeah. But the photo is basically showing how Van der Sar fills his goal to the point where it looks tiny.
Yeah.
And
Tiny,
that's obviously what Donnarumma does. Because he's fucking massive. And he's a very good... He's probably the best in the world, I'd say.
He's only young as well. He's like 20 something, isn't he?
20.
Yeah. He's,
He is 20.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oldest 20. Yeah, oldest he is 22. And they've just... PSG have just gone for free.
that's. I'm sure I might end up at this point because it's getting on time wise. But PSG's keepers, when Areola comes back from loan, Navas,
You know how many they've got?
Donnarumma, and Areola.
They've got 12 keepers on the books.
Fucking hell.
I saw it at a post the other day. Obviously, a lot of them are young.
But those three keepers alone, maybe Areola and maybe not.
But he's really good still.
Those three keepers were getting to anyone's first team.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But I feel bad for Keylor Navas. Because he won 3 Champions Leagues in a row at Madrid. And the club go, alright, thanks for that. We're now buying Thibaut Courtois from Chelsea. And they kicked him out. PSG were like, we'll happily have him.
Yeah.
And now they've done the same thing. They obviously haven't won the Champions League with him. But I can't.
I'm sure
you can't
they will
blame
this year.
him.
I'm sure they will this year. I'd be shocked if they don't this year.
If they don't, the club's in the bin.
Clubs in the bin.
It's like Man City, though, isn't it? They didn't win it last year.
They've not won it.
One no, they haven't won it. Neither PSG.
No.
But it's like Man City. They got to a Champions League final with Pep Guardiola, and you think, well, it's done because Pep Guardiola's only ever lost one final. Well, at that moment in time,
Yeah.
it's 2 now. But you thought, I thought it's done.
Yeah. I'm a Chelsea fan. I back Chelsea still, but
Oh yeah, obviously. But I thought it's Pep Guardiola.
and
Tuchel lost it last year,
yeah.
but that was against a very strong Munich side.
Mm.
Right, let's get on a bit.
Yeah, it's getting on
Don't
a bit.
worry, because you'll be back in the next
I'll be
episode.
back in the next episode.
Because Louis will still be
I
away.
need to stop doing this because I'm picking at you.
He's fucking ruining
I'm picking at you.
Jesus Christ.
But it's so easy to pick at. Sorry.
Right, but don't.
Sorry, Daddy.
Fuck's sake. But right, it's been a good time. Good time.
Yeah, I've been Jordan White, and this is my co-host.
Yeah, I'm down.
Nice.
Oh fucking God. Right.
250 views. Remember, share it to everyone you know because we want Jordan to die in an army suit.
Great. Cheers. See you next time.